Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soul of Your Maya. I am looking into your love. Love. Sorry, I was just trying to figure something out. Hey, Mel. We're going to look into Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Hey, Irene. Hey, Cal. Hey, Mita. Okay, so we're looking into old love, new love. I'm going to try and do it a bit different. So just for banner reasons. Hello, Catherine. So I can use I'm experimenting a little bit whilst people are still coming in. You know what? I should use all of my tarot decks as a stand. Let me see if this will work. Aries. Just need to do one more. Or my Oscar. Winner. People will think they're gonna win some kind of prize. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Loon. Hey, Fia. Oh my gosh, so many people coming in already. It's not a real Oscar, by the way, everybody, but believe it and I'll believe it and it'll come in. Okay, so we're going to look into old energy and new energy. I'm going to say old energy can be no contact, or somebody old energy, like in somebody you know for a very long time. New energy can be new love that you haven't met yet or newly dating, okay? Great. We're all winners in love. Okay, so let's start. I just need to not knock this over because it is a little bit in my way. There we go. There we go. It's knocking down. Let me see. Hey, Karina, Carissa. It's fine. There we go. Okay, and oh, come on. Let me try that again. Sorry, guys. I'm being a bit. Let's do it with the crystal. Just needs to go one more up. I'm starting my read in a second. There we go. Okay. This is just gonna have to. It did look better with the Oscar, though, didn't it? You know what? One would think I'm actually an air sign, not making up my flipping mind. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Looks better. Okay, let's go. Ben, how? I'm so sorry. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Aries. Okay. And now let me just close my emails and then I am so ready to go. That was like 5 minutes. That's all right. Person. Old person. Let's change that to old love. So however you resonate with old love, okay, this could be somebody you're dealing with right now or no contact. Thanks, Karina. Okay, old love for Aries. Oh, now it's... No, I saw it's on the flippin' chat. This is all right. I just need to move a bit. You know what? Oh my gosh. Guys, really, thank you for all of your patience. I mean, you're being tested for your patience. That's me testing if you guys are learning your lesson in patience. You're all winners. I'm going to move it over. You know what? Let's move it over here and remove the comments on stage again. There we go. I'm happy. You guys happy? I am so sorry. But you all won in patience. Okay. And now I just need to put on my timer. Put in your Aries placements. Lordy have mercy. Calock. Okay. I'll do like 7 minutes in total per sign. Oh, Lord, no. This is really bad. I mean, I hope you guys don't have any plans for the next 4 hours. There we go. Okay. Not Pisces. Aries. Old love. Let's get this party started. Whew. What does Aries need to know about old love, please? Whoa. Somebody was immature, emotionally immature. I feel like you guys might still be waiting for an apology. What card wanted to show itself? They want to revive this relationship, but they're holding back. Why are you holding back? You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like this person literally could be somebody who puts on a brave face, and then once they leave their house, they might go to a forest and cry because they're miserable, because they miss you. Why are you holding back? So it's literally somebody who's, I do feel like they have released emotions, but they haven't shown their environment. So they haven't been able to trust whoever is around them. I do feel like you also put an end. You said your boundaries. I feel like you're not really opening them right now. Yeah, look, what wanted to show itself. The Queen of Swords. I feel like you've set a boundary. You're very much in your own light. You found your kind of self-worth, and you're clear on what you settle for, what you deserve, and you're not settling for less anymore. Why are they holding back? Why are you holding back? This person is holding back. They're afraid to be judged by you. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I got double Scorpio here on the table. Doesn't have to be, but I also feel like they're quiet. They feel intensely. I feel like it's more this person, whatever zodiac they are, because they go out to the forest to cry, they literally feel emotions very intense. And I do feel like they'd rather not go to that place because they're afraid of getting judged. And I feel like it's getting judged by you and by their environment. Whatever they do, they always have to, they feel a little bit as if they always need to like be sure everybody else is okay. I also feel like this person does have they're very kind, but they haven't really experienced that kind of love in a way you guys have, for example. How do you feel about my Aries right now? How do you feel about Aries? They made a fool of themselves. You got a Scorpio here. Tower is also Aries, sometimes energy Aquarius. Somebody wants to break free. And even if that means they lose on a lot of assets, I'm getting assets. If they living with somebody, they wouldn't get the house is what I'm getting. Like they would have to start over new, but they are willing to start over new. You also got Libra energy on the table. Okay. So I do feel like there's them releasing themselves from an environment with the Tower. Okay. Yeah. I think they're in some kind of commitment, whether that's work or relationship that they're in. You apply it to what worked for you. Hey, Connie. Okay. New love. New love. Just change that to new. There we go. New love. What's happening for my Aries in new love, please? What is it Aries needs to know about new love? They're new. You could either be already talking to somebody or you will talk to somebody. Like for some of y'all, you've already started dating somebody new or you're about to date somebody new. The fog is clearing itself for you guys. You might have been dreaming about this person. You know what? This dream will stand out. It feels like a nightmare dream, but it's not. It's just your spirit guides want you to pay attention because it's a message. So if you say you're being attacked by a crocodile, it's going to make you remember the dream more. And there's a person in that dream. It's like, you got to remember this person. So it's less about you being eaten by a real life crocodile. It's more about you remembering that dream and the message it has. Yeah, you're attracting somebody who thinks you are look, you're the winner. This is a winner. So it's just about you dreaming about them. It's not so much the details, but you knowing that they were in your dream. Oh, this is not fun. Aries, you are going to get a few seconds on top of this, okay, for me messing around with this. This person could have Sag or Pisces in their chart. Doesn't have to be. What else? What else about this new person? They're going to show themselves soon with the moon in reverse. I feel like they know that you are heartbroken. Feels like a comedy sketch right now. But this is definitely somebody new. You got Libra energy. Cancer. Oh, what else? What else about this person? How are they going to, what are their intentions with Aries? What are your intentions with Aries? To make the right wrong. Like if you've been in karmic relationships or toxic relationships, or you had to learn from some old relationships, they want to bring justice to this. They want to balance out your energy. You got a lot of Libra here. Again, Aries, okay? So you could be dealing with the Libra. How are you going to do this? How are you going to do this? Upright. Interesting. You know how they're going to do this? They're going to get your attention by driving you nuts. And I don't know if it's them doing it on purpose, but they're going to be a bit flaky. And I know this sounds really bad, but I feel like you're going to want their attention. Like they'll give you something and you're going to have to give it back. In a way, you can't expect to completely attract this person. They're going to want to see this. I've never picked up on this energy, but it's somebody who's like, they feel very free-spirited and free-minded, and it's no ill will or something. It's just who they are. And you're like, who are you? You know, it's like, okay, let's meet tomorrow at 8 p.m. And you're like, okay, where? And then nothing comes. And then the next day, 2 hours before you're about to meet, they'll tell you. And I feel like that's some kind of them just being completely, how do you say it? I don't know the English word. In German, it's verpeilt. They're just a bit clumsy. They're going to learn that. They're going to learn that you're going to get annoyed and you need communication. So I do feel like you're going to insist on communication being the key, and it has to be teamwork. You know what? And they'll listen to you. I don't feel like people that they've ever noticed it because people didn't care enough, I suppose. But they will notice it and they will change if you tell them. But it's nothing... yeah, it's just gonna, you know, some people chew chewing gum with their open mouth, and you're like, just shut your mouth, because people don't dare to say it. It's like, ooh, because they didn't care enough. So that's what it feels like. Hey, nobody. Yeah, you got Knight of Cups. Okay, this is a bit longer. It was because my flippin' sign felt down all the time. I'm gonna do it 8 minutes per person. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. And I'm not gonna change the banner. We're always just gonna switch. We're gonna go into new love first for Taurus. Taurus, where are my Taurus people? Put in your placements, please. Put in your Taurus placement. Where are my Taurus people at? And yes, listen to Karina. Absolutely. Taurus. Oh, I cannot be bothered with my time. I'm going to look at the clock here. Taurus. What is it Taurus needs to know about new love? What is it Taurus needs to know about new love, please? You could be meeting them in Leo season. You could already be meeting them. They might be a little bit smaller than you. Doesn't have to be it. You might have already met them. If not, you will meet them. It could be Leo or Cancer. You got the moon and strength. The moon in reverse and strength. There we go. And what else? Where's this connect? What is this overall energy of this connection? Sorry, guys, if I feel a bit off today. I'm not. I'm a bit dazzled, but I'm on it. Okay, so just apologies for my read today. You could be linked to Aries read. They're also, this energy, this connection is holding back. Why? You don't know how to communicate correctly with this person because it feels too good to be true. You also got Sag Pisces here on the table, Scorpio. This happened when you weren't prepared. This person is coming in when you least think about it, when you least need it or want it, and you're like, I don't know what to do. I'm on my career, I'm with my friends, I'm with my own self-love. This person, it feels like you are holding back, or there's a holding back of the connection itself. And I feel like because things are going well, and I also feel like they're gonna come in and it's gonna go well, and you're like, okay, well, do I not need to learn something? Are there no triggers in the universe? Like, no, man. You don't have to learn. You heal. You deserve something nice. Ain't no karmic debt here. No unfinished business. Just enjoy it. Oh my goodness. I like this for you guys, Taurus. What are their intentions with Taurus? What are your intentions with Taurus? What are your intentions with Taurus? You are linked to Aries. This person is a bit shit with communication and cheeky, but they want to give to this. I think you're gonna just have to tell them, if they want to communicate, you got to communicate, because there is a holding back of this energy. With the Four of Pentacles, you don't quite trust it. They might not quite trust it because it feels too good to be true, but you're literally two healed people, or people at that healing stage that you are good together. You know, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this person with the three of Cups. Thanks, Karina. I feel like it's retrograde hitting me left, right, center. It's like that's also the not knowing how to speak. This person also might be a little bit overbearing because they feel safe with you and vulnerable. They might just want to spill it all out, and when it's like, show up, slow down. So once that dam breaks, be ready. You got the Star. Like, this is the universe saying you're good. Okay, Aquarius energy with this new love. Old love. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Old love, of course. Oh gosh, somebody's very resistant. They're very resistant in wanting to talk about you, but at the same time, they also are. Sorry, guys. This person, I'm really feeling the retrograde. I know exactly what I'm trying to say. Let's start this from zero. Your old love. They're defending you in front of other people. They're defending your protection. They know who you are. They will stand up for you behind other people's backs. Like, if they would ever hear a person speaking badly about you, they would totally have your back and totally jump in and put up a fight for you. But they're also resistant in coming in. They still got their walls up. I need to find out why they got their walls up. At the same time, by being guarded, I feel like they are aware that you have a new energy coming through that you are focused on. Because I do have the Hermit. This person that you could be dealing with could be Virgo. Yeah, they see you got something coming in. Look, on the top of my head, the Star, which we literally just pulled up. As the last card for the new love. So I feel like this person is aware that they are about to have a competition, or they're going to have to compete for your attention. Why are you guarded then? Why are you guarded? Why are you guarded? Why are you guarded? You don't want to speak to me. Why are you guarded? No? Why are you guarded? Give me one card. Some of y'all, they already are afraid you moved on. What else? They also maybe feel like you think they've moved on and you're not interested anymore. So it's a thing of like, oh, Taurus thinks I've moved on, so why even bother? Or Taurus moved on, why even bother? Yeah, they're getting in their head about moving on that kind of distance with the Chariot and the Swords, Nine of Swords. I feel like they're more afraid that you've already moved on and they don't have any chance. So I feel like that's more why they are guarded, why they are not opening up, to protect themselves. Holding back. Everybody has Four of Pentacles energy right now. Literally, out of those 4 reads I've done so far, Four of Pentacles, it's holding back. I guess it's a blessing because with retrograde, if people start chatting, things might go wrong. So it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, things might go wrong. 7 of Swords and Death card. So they lied about being done with you. They're lying to themselves about this being an end, like you guys not being a thing anymore. Could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. What are your intentions with Taurus? What are your intentions with Taurus? This person, you have to really suck out those words. What are your intentions with Taurus? Why? You know what, they want a new chance, but they're not really hopeful. I feel like they just think you're already gone. They feel like you're already unavailable. Their intentions are starting over new, but they feel like they're not going to win. You got the could be dealing with the Pisces. With this card, I feel like there's a lot of unknown things, like nothing is set in stone is what I'm hearing. So even though they feel like right now, like giving up on this connection, this is just because they feel hopeless in this very moment. I feel like their intentions are wanting something new, but their actions are not doing it because of fear. And a lot of people at the moment are fear-driven because of the Four of Pentacles. That's my fear card, and it fell 3 times out of 4. Okay, Gemini. Gemini. Put in your Gemini placements, and we're going to start with the old love this time. Put in your Gemini placements, please. Oh. I'm not allowed to breathe. I got that. I'm not allowed to shuffle my cards very heavily. Every wind thing is going to make this fall down. That's my lesson learned. Maya, don't do this again. Okay, old love. Okay, there's a card. Somebody wants to speak. Finally, somebody wants to talk to me. Unlike with Aries and Taurus, Gemini, your person does want to speak. You could be dealing with an air sign here. What is it you want to tell Gemini? This could also be you, seeing as you're an air sign. Hey, Diamond Girl. What is it you want to speak? What is it you want to say? They're very flirtatious. Somebody's in a very sexy energy. This is old love. I just hear somebody saying, hey, hey, in a sexy voice. They want to come out of hiding and release a burden. Could be dealing with a Pisces here. They're tired of just looking at your pictures, is what I'm hearing. The overall energy is rebirth. is death. Like they want to transform this energy. I just don't know what it feels a little bit sexually driven. Sorry, I'm just getting that energy of more passion. This person also feels guilty for having sexual thoughts about you. They're not taking that leap of faith towards you. Why? I think we all know why. I mean, let's just say why. Yeah, because it's very much passion driven. Page of Wands. It's flirtatious. It's like that kind of spark that they want. Come on, baby, light my fire. That's what I'm hearing. Come on, baby, light my fire. So their intentions are more sexually driven right now. They want to talk to you. They want to dirty talk. That's why I'm hearing that, hey, hey. Really weird. Well, who is this old love, Gemini? What are your, how do you, I mean, what are we going to ask? How do you feel? 10 of Cups. This is an emotional connection, you know. So this person, despite them being in that kind of root chakra energy, let's put it that way, they're very much hopeful and see you as that kind of true love energy. Those swans sometimes represent for me true love. Expect the unexpected with this person. The Tower. We're getting a lot of Tower moments in this energy, a lot of Tower and Four of Pentacles. People holding back, but not holding it back much longer. Yeah, somebody wants to come in from your past. I mean, it's the old love. This just is the Six of Cups. It's just a confirmation. Okay. Give me one more card and we'll go to new love for Gemini. Why? The only thing is they might fall into an old habit when it comes to teamwork. Like, I feel like it's not, you know, they're coming in with the sexual energy. So meet them there. If you want to meet them there. If you want to have a good time, if you don't, put your boundaries up. Because it's a little bit selfish driven from them right now. There is more to the energy, but right now it's more about their need, their primal needs. Okay, new love. New love for Gemini. Sorry. Oh, that's much better. Back. Ooh, new love, Gemini. What is it Gemini needs to know for new love, please? Why? What are you guys doing right now, Gemini? You got a lot of passion around you, not that much cups. I got the Ace of Wands. So your new love could start out more physical. This could also just be like, you know, a little fling, a little fun thing. Why is the Chariot in reverse? I mean, it feels a little bit, it doesn't really have a direction. It's somebody who, interesting. You know what this person is going to do? Okay, I'm getting the story now. Gemini, this new person will try several attempts to conquer you, to take you out on a date. They might fail, but they're not going to give up. They're very attracted to you. They're physically, sexually very attracted to you. You got Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. They're waiting for your chance, for their time to pounce onto you. I do feel like there's more behind the story than just the physical thing, but they find you very attractive. You guys are in an energy where you are attracting a lot of people, Gemini, so put yourself out there. What else? What else here? Six of Wands, a lot. You, Gemini, you are full of fire. They want your attention. How are you gonna get Gemini's attention? How are you gonna get Gemini's attention? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do this? What is it with the Four of Pentacles? You cannot make this up, guys. This is your energy, though. I feel like this person is going to test the waters by being very chivalry, gentlewoman-like. Like they're going to show up the right way, but they might just push you against the wall at some point because the passion overcomes them. You might hold back. Why? Why is Gemini going to hold back here? Because you see them more as a friend in the beginning. You first see them. You're just more drawn to them as a friend. So it's up to you what you make out of this. What's the potential here for this connection? This new love coming in. What's the potential for Gemini and this person? Potential. The potential. No. Potential. One card. Potential. They're not telling me. This, I feel like this is, you got the High Priestess. This can go either way. I feel like you guys might see them more as a friend, but I also see this person not giving up. So it's if you want to give it a chance to see where it's going to go. What if Gemini says yes? I feel like I'm not supposed to tell you that. You got King of Pentacles. You know, it's a stable energy. There's attraction. If there's love, you got to listen to your heart here, Gemini. You might walk away from this. I do feel like they have the genuine emotions for you. They're going to be stuck on you. Pisces energy. Go with the flow here. This new love has potential. And you know, I'm getting that saying when you have one person will always feel a little bit more than the other person. Like one loves you to 51% and 49. I feel like they're the 51, you're the 49. Like they love you more than you would love them, but it's still love. It's really up to you. Thank you, Karina. Okay. Oh, I was just to change the banner. I do it this way now. Cancer. We're going to start with your old love. Put in your Cancer placement. Please put in your Cancer placements. You're welcome, Amel. New love. Cancer. And if people want some topic wishes, just, you know, let me know in the comments. Hey, Elle. Hey, girl. Cancer. Okay, let's see. What's coming up for Cancer in new love? Somebody who's quite near you, close to you, could be Aquarius. Yeah. Cancer. Why? Sag, Pisces. Cancer, you have some, this is you. Somebody's, oh, interesting. Cancer, I'm getting the story that if you're already dating somebody, you're getting a new energy and that's gonna mess you up. If you're about to commit to a person, you might not, because somebody new is coming in. So if you are dating somebody, be ready for somebody else to come in onto it. I don't know. Even if you have your head set on, oh, no, I just want to date one person at a time, will you wait and see? Universe has different plans for you. You got Sag, Pisces, Wheel of Fortune here. Just claim it, Karina. What else? What about this new person? Ace of Cups. This is your new love coming in. Somebody who's going to stop you from settling for less. And you might not think that you're settling for less until this person comes in, because they're going to be a top notch, like another top on the cherry on the cake. The cherry on the chocolate cake. Even if you love chocolate cake, you forgot about the cherry. You're going to be very nurturing to this energy. There's a lot of water here in this person. A lot of water. Pisces energy. 10 of Cups. This is a sugarcoat read. Cancer, if you have not settled yet, I mean, you probably haven't settled yet because you're watching this read. But if you're dating somebody, hold a beat. Okay? How is Cancer going to meet this new person? How is Cancer going to meet this new person? How is Cancer going to meet the cherry on top of the cake? You might dream about them. You got Scorpio on the table. Flipping hell. This could be an old love and a new energy. Okay? Cancer, if you're about to settle with somebody and you moved on from an old energy, they might come around in a complete new energy that you never saw come back. You still want to claim it? Flippin' hell! I'm so sorry, guys. I'm swearing. You know what? We're all tarot readers today. Every time I ask you, guess what card fell out? You know what to answer? 4 of Pentacles. But it fell out in reverse. The first time it fell out in reverse. I should call this all signs 4 of Pentacles. This was reversed. So this person has overcome some fears, which is nice. They're no longer holding back. So your new love could potentially be an old love in a new energy. This is a heavy water sign or heavy emotions. Oh my God, there's just emotions falling out. Look, King of Cups and Page of Cups. This person used to be emotionally completely detached, and now they're completely attached. Like literally 180-degree turn. This ain't somebody new. Ugh. Cancer, your new love is an old love in a new energy. We're running out of cups cards, but what's your intention with Cancer? What's your intention with Cancer? This one. Put up a fight. They want to fight for this. And not come in sexual anymore, but give to this connection. You could be dealing with a Libra as well. Okay. And yes, this. Take what resonates, leave the rest, no matter the sign. And look up 4 of Pentacles. Okay, old love. Well, we already have the story. Unless you're dating 2 old loves. See what comes up. Cancer. What is Cancer? Well, we could dig deeper into old love, I guess. What is it you want to tell us about old love for Cancer, please? Better not be Four of Pentacles. No, somebody wants to get rid of a burden. They've let go of a burden. They are no longer investing into something that was painful for them, that they kept keeping something going for a very long time. They went through some kind of ego death. Yeah, they had unfinished business. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but they're now breaking free. I feel like they've learned their lesson. They're no longer I'm getting a heavy ego death here. This person was holding a lot and was suffering a lot. Suffering in silence is what I'm hearing. What else? I do feel like they've put an end to it. They're no longer investing into something on their side with the Ten of Swords. They're done, dusted, over. They also feel like they kept being lured back in. They could be dealing with a narcissist who is very much good at the chat, emotionally being able to, trick them. Two of Cups. They were in something that was emotionally damaging them, whether it's a connection, their ego. It's a third energy, okay? Another person, a job, a family, their own ego. And now the mask has fallen. With the Magician in reverse, I feel like A, they're seeing things for what they are. It's no longer hocus pocus. And B, they're also seeing what's not working out. Got Gemini, Virgo on the table as well. They've healed. They've gone into introspection and they've healed. What are your intentions with Cancer? To be happy again. To invest into this, to make things right, to take accountability. This person wants to take accountability. Their overall energy is the Star. They're coming up in a new energy. Look, you got the Star. It coincides with the read for your new love. Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy. What's the potential for Cancer? The Moon. It's up to you. You make the decision, Cancer. It's your decision. This is not for me. It's unknown. It is unknown, but it's you, because that's your energy, the Cancer. You guys listen to your intuition. I'm drawn to the Moon. Moon reflects intuition. Maybe manifest on the 9th of August. We got full moon. Open the Lion's Gate. Do meditation on Lion's Gate on Friday, the 8th of August. It's good for energies to make use of it, but just be careful of retrograde. Okay, next. Leo. This is definitely going to be a longer read. Not 4 hours, but hey ho. I have nothing else to do today. Good to be here with my lovely people. Okay, Leo. Leo. Old love. You're welcome, Cal. Put in your placements, your Leo placements. I have no Leo placements. Leo. What is it Leo needs to know about old love? Moving on from Leo upright. You know what, your Leo, your old love is trying to move on from you. Okay, they're midst of trying. I'm saying trying. They want this cycle to end, but they're not being truthful to themselves. So it could be that the old love has now taken steps to completely ghost you, block you, not entertain your energy anymore. At the same breath, they are not being their true selves. They're being inauthentic. I also get a restlessness of them doing this. Why? You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces. Why do you feel rest? Why do you feel like this? Why do you feel like the King of Swords in reverse? Why? Because they love you. They feel restless by doing it because they're keeping to themselves that they love you. You could be dealing with an air sign. Air signs. They could have a lot of air in their placements. They're choosing something that left them out in winter, or they're trying to keep something going that keeps them warm, stability wise. They're choosing money. They're choosing stability over love. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer, but they keep putting themselves out in the cold with your energy. So they're afraid of losing out on an energy on their side that gives them stability and serves their ego. Whatever is on their side, it's ego driven, and right now they are ego driven. But this is how they feel. You know, but they're keeping it together because they're like, oh, I'll get over it. I'll get over them. It's a false victory. With the Six of Wands in reverse, it's false victory what they're doing. But right now, it's just comfortable for them because whatever is giving them comfort feels safe. They're fighting themselves. So the old love could have taken the next steps in their relation and whatever they're in to move forward, to move in, to commit. But their soul is screaming, what the hell are you doing? You know? What are your intentions with Leo? What are your intentions with Leo? To come back and feel. I feel like wherever they're in, they're detached completely. They're cold. There's a cold energy around them. It's interesting because they got the Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. They want to come back around to you to feel. It's not heartbreak for me. It's like to actually feel emotions. Because Three of Swords is, sometimes it's also that kind of energy that brings soulmates back together. And I just said soulmates. So this is a soulmate for you guys. They reminisce. I also feel like they're thinking about maybe they broke your heart and now they're not sure if you want them back. I also feel like they're thinking about how they broke your heart and how they actually love you. But if they're also questioning if you love them, if they even still have a chance here. That's your old love. Give me one card. Emotionally, you know what? The fact that they still show up as emotionally immature and they're stuck to an energy that's status quo, they still have to learn something. That's why they're not coming in. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. That's why they're not speaking. That's why there's no contact. This is people who have no contact right now. Okay, new love. Oh, new love. What's going on for new love for Leo? What is going on for new love for Leo? Is this Leo? No. This could be a Leo. This could be another Leo. Why? Leo, are you completely done with balancing your energies out? I don't see new love coming in. All the cards are saying no, 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 no. I'm getting 4 no's for new love. Oh. There's an imbalance. This could also be that your new love still needs to balance out. There's unfinished business. Your new love still has to finish unfinished business, and maybe so do you. You got the Sun in reverse, you got Justice in reverse. So you could be dealing with a fellow Leo or a Libra. You haven't met your new love yet, okay? I'm not picking up on you, but there is going to be a new love. Very fiery, very passionate is how it's going to start before emotions develop. So I don't feel like the universe wants to reveal too much about them yet. They're still giving to something else, or your energy. You might still be giving to another energy with the Six of Pentacles. This needs to resolve itself first. Your actual new love. Let me look into some dates, fun dates, because I feel like this is the new love is a little bit still on the horizon. You're still, yeah, you're single. You're enjoying your single there, being single. You're focusing very much on yourself, Leo. I do feel like you're going to go on to dates. Give me a few ideas for dates, because it doesn't really want to, I'm not going, if it doesn't want to talk about new love, I'm not going to force it. Moving on. I feel like you're going to move on from a lot of the dates. You're going to go out. You're going to have fun. I do see you guys having fun with some new flings, some new acquaintances, but you're also going to get on with it and just end it because it's not really what you want. Why? What is it Leo needs? I think you guys need to know what you want. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like you guys need to go on to dates in order to know what you want and what you don't want, in order to move towards what you truly want. Pushing your energy forwards. Finding that kind of direction and really focusing on what you want. That's just what I'm hearing it. And when I asked about what you need, I have the Chariot fell out. So it's about, you need to know where your direction is going. Like, do you want kids? Don't make it about if they want kids. What do you want? Sorry, I just keep on repeating that. Making judgment calls, making your own judgment calls. Not what other people think, but what do you want? Do you want to live in a house? Do you live in an apartment? Do you want to buy? Do you want to rent? Do you want to marry? What is it you want, Leo? And it has to align, like whether that's your unfinished business on you needing to sort out your own life first, money, career, they need to do that. They're still on hold. Just right now. Communicate. Interesting. Yeah, just be sexy. Have some sexy time if you want to. But it's also a little bit of you guys being selfish, being in your selfish energy and just focusing on yourself with the devil. I feel like it's about you guys. What do you want? Okay, I'm going to stop saying this because I'm getting annoyed by me saying this. Oh, gosh. Okay. At least we didn't see a Four of Pentacles fall out this time. Virgo. Ah. Um. Hmm. Virgo, north, I'm south node. Is it just Irene and me? Okay, well, let's get this party started. There we go. Karina, Virgo Venus. New love. New love for my Virgos. Let's get this party started. It's so funny how the chat just goes quiet. You have 15 people saying, "Hey, Maya," and it's just like, shook. But I also know people don't know what to say in the chat, do they? You guys don't want to disrupt, but feel free to like disrupt if you want to. If not, just shut up and listen and look and watch. Okay, Maya, shut up. Virgo, new love. What's coming up for my Virgo people in new love, please? Virgo, new love for Virgo. Virgo, new love. Virgo. Somebody could be with the letter N. That's what I'm getting. You might have taken you're coming back around to yourself. I feel like you guys have finally closed a chapter. You might have some choices in new love, Virgo. This could be you having some choices on what you want with new love. You could have several options. It's a karmic one. There's a liar. Gosh, why? You're going to have to use your discernment here. You might have, interesting, you know what? Let me pull, you might have as much as 3 options, Virgo. You got a Taurus on the table, an Aquarius. You got Taurus and Aquarius. You might need to choose between Taurus and Aquarius. You got to use your discernment. This card fell out again. So I do feel like you're needing to figure out what, who's truthful. Because the outer appearance might be illusional, delusional, real, unreal, fake. So be aware to look behind the facade. You know, it feels like if you look at a person, you just look at their appearance and what they've done. The one that looks more successful is the one that's the trickster. So it's 2 options, at least. Aquarius, Virgo, and Taurus energy. What's this one about? Somebody might have gotten a divorce, just broken free from tradition, and they're taking back control of their life. Could Aries, Libra as well. And one is lying about who they are. Yeah, one is lying about who they are. You got 7 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. They're lying about what they're speaking. What you think is the truth is a lie. So be careful, because you got at least 2. It's 2 options what I'm getting, Virgo, okay? One of them I do like. But keep your guard up. Give me more on this Emperor. Woo! This Emperor could be also Leo. They're holding back. Of course they're holding back. Everybody's holding back because they used to be they are afraid of getting hurt, but they want to move towards you. The other person is going to come in with a playful energy, wanting to build, wanting to move things to calmer waters, wanting to pin you down, but they then go in and out. There's going to be a lot of communication from this one person, not holding back, meant to come in, but they have secrets. However it is, you're going to meet this trickster. And when you think they're right, that's when the real deal comes through and shows their true colors. Okay. So you got two main energies, a Taurus and an Aquarius. I feel like the Aquarius could be the trickster. Doesn't have to be it, but it's just like, be careful what you wish for is what I'm hearing. Trust your intuition. That trickster is meant to come through because you're being tested. You're not being tested, but you are. You're being called to listen to your intuition with this person. Okay? So could be any energy. It's just like the trickster is a trickster. When they open their mouth, they lie. You gotta have to read energies here. Oh gosh. Oh, supernova. That's me manifesting an Oscar. I bought that in a secondhand shop. It's just for me to, when I use my manifestation. Libras. Halfway through. I always want to change the banner. Libra, love. This rose quartz just literally fell onto the table. So I do feel like you're getting new love. Oh, gosh. Okay, let me put this up. Let's put love back onto the table for my Libras. Where are my Libras? I have no Libra. Hey, air. I am going to start in a second, guys. Just give me a moment to gather myself because these reads are long. And we're already an hour in, where I would normally now be on Sagittarius or Aquarius already. Literally just halfway through. Okay. Power through. L. That's fine. Again, people can just claim any read, right? Oh, thank you, Karina. Okay. Let me take a sip of water. And where's my lighter? Oh gosh. Feel like I wanted to. Oh, there we go. I just need to sage my cards for a second now that we're halfway through. Because, yeah, I just feel like I need to do it. Don't need to justify it. It will take me 10 seconds, people, just to do a little bit of a sagey. It's gonna intense read. Oh, I feel much better. Ooh, there's a lot of Libras here. I feel like I do attract Libras. Okay, Libra. You have new love coming in, I feel. Because I was just drawn to my heart on my table. Which is right here. And there's a Pisces on there. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Doesn't have to be it. But the moment I looked over there, I saw my heart. Okay, Pisces. Sorry. Libra. Did I? Did I not do old love for Virgo? Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Irene. Did I do old love for Virgo? I didn't, did I? Oh my gosh, you guys should have said something. Okay, we're back to Virgo. Virgo, your old love ain't worth thinking about, okay? The fact that I did that. No, I just didn't know because I don't have my banners. Oh my good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Iridian. Oh gosh. That's also a way how to get people's attention. Just skipping. And see if somebody notices. Oh. I mean, come on. The ones that have to be patient are the flippin' Pisces. Okay, old love. Let's go for old love. What's going on with old love in Virgo? I am so sorry, Virgo. Old love. Old love. No teamwork, no love. They're being player. That's maybe why it's not worth mentioning in it. You got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody's still being in their ego energy. Three of Pentacles in reverse. They're not investing in teamwork. They're very ego driven right now. And I'm trying not to be negative, okay? Because that's not what it's about. But this is how they are right now. Temperance in reverse. They're very unbalanced. They're very, this person feels very, how do you say it in English? Very, they have a lot of temperament. Temperament, is that a word? Like they cannot control their emotions. There's divine timing here. I feel like they're a lot of it self-driven right now. They're just looking at what works for them and they forget to look about around the world. They might have overstepped boundaries with other people. However, if they are in a relationship, that relationship isn't going well. They're living as if they were single. They're pretending to be as if they were single. Because with the Nine of Pentacles upright, that's my singles card. Like either if they're with somebody, it ain't going well. Oh wow. Four of Pentacles, what a surprise. Four of Pentacles coming up. They're holding back in their connection. If they are with somebody, they're holding back, or they are holding back onto real commitment. Like they are afraid of real commitment. Our fear card is falling back out again. This person literally has anxiety, has commitment phobia. They don't want to commit. Why? Why? You also got 4, so that's also 8. Doesn't have to be anything. Could be a number you need to be aware of. Queen of Cups, they love you, and they also want to put a rebirth into it, but I also feel they're afraid of the love that they have, that they are afraid of being hurt. They also don't know how to, they're stuck on you. They're not gonna, you know what, no matter what they do, they're stuck on you, and you're gonna keep living rent-free in their mind. However, their behavior right now is very like single. I don't want to commit. I don't want to talk to. Virgo. I just wanted to say Pisces. They're jealous of other people when it comes to you. I do see them wanting to take a leap of faith. And the funny thing is they're going to lie about coming towards you. Like they're going to come towards you with an intention of not committing, but testing the waters and saying they're happy, their life is brilliant, everything's going really, really well, but deep down they miss you. This is how they feel. They miss you. They might have regretted doing something, but they're going to lie about being happy-go-lucky. With the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups in reverse, they're going to pretend as if everything is going well in their life. Okay. Yes. Yes, exactly, Virgo. You're being pulled to Libra new read. Oh, what are your intentions with Virgo? Go to Libra's new read. Their intentions are planting a seed and no longer being in a toxic dynamic. You guys might have had a toxic dynamic, but also the devil in reverse. Their intentions are pure. Okay, their intentions are pure, but it's small. With the Page of Pentacles, they don't have much to give right now. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's because of where they're in, what they're in. The energy that they're in right now is very ego driven. Okay. Now, can we move on to Libra? Ah, there we go. And thank you. Maybe that's why the rose quartz wanted to fall down, because there ain't no new lot there. Love for Virgo. Sometimes we have to, like, take it with a pinch of salt. Life is serious enough. And if people don't like the way I read, I'm sorry. But sometimes we have to take things with humor a little bit. Life is already a tragedy. So Libra, old love. That's where we're starting before I switch. Old love. You could be dealing maybe with the Pisces, with my hearty heart, but we shall see what's coming up for Libra and old love. Somebody knows what they want. They're keeping it to themselves. This your energy. Libra, your old love, they're no longer confused. They know what they want. They're still keeping it to themselves how they feel about you. You could be dealing with a Cancer. I wanted to say Pisces again. What is the Justice in reverse? This is you guys. This person might have shown a light, we're shining. I do not know what the past tense of shine is. This person might have been shining a light onto you, on what your triggers are, on what your imbalances are, on where you have to heal. With the Justice in reverse, I asked if this was you, and it came up as a yes, because that's you again. But it was clear that this person was there to trigger you, to heal you, to make you feel seen in a way. There's a playful energy that you two had. You could be dealing with a Leo or a fellow Libra. What else? What else about this new love? Old love. Old love. What else about this old love? Ooh. There's no competition. You're their one. You're their person. They feel unhappy and they want to talk to you. They might have been selfish in the past, but they're very clear on wanting you, wanting to be with you. They also there's an awareness here that they were aware of their own instability, that they had to become a better person. You're now an Empress energy. They see you as an Empress. You could be dealing with a fellow Libra or a Taurus here as well. They see you as somebody who has everything they want. What else? What are your intentions with Libra? Their intentions are they want to talk to you. I think they want to get in. They want to end this painful cycle of you guys not speaking, and they want to commit to you. I feel like they are thinking if you still want to commit to them. but they need to get this out of their system in order to free themselves. There's some kind of karmic energy here that if they don't vocalize it, you're going to be on their mind living rent free. You know what I hear somebody say? Money is a joke. This person was loveless. And okay, let's play this. Guess which card fell out? If people have been listening in my chat and have been noticing a card, who wins the Oscar? Who's gonna type in the right card? Come on. Give me that. Somebody in the chat. You know which card I'm talking about. Which what I said how I'm gonna call this all signs read. What I'm gonna yes, Irene. Ding 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 ding. Oh gosh. This person held on to toxic relationships or is holding on to toxic relationships. And they're changing their way of thinking. Because they're no longer confused, okay? They're healing. Their hard work is paying off, and so is yours. This is a karmic tie you got. You got to be a bit patient. There's more patience involved here, though, with this person. With the Temperance card, you're almost there. Okay, it fell out sideways. Could also be Sag. Could be any zodiac. Okay, moving on to new love. I did not forget to change the banner. Oh, gosh. New love. New love. Oh, gosh. Let me remove. My rings are really annoying me right now. So I don't know if somebody's about to break up an engagement to be with you. Because I literally just wanted to take off my rings. Maybe also because I've been on here for too long. This could also just be non-spiritual meaning. We will see what the cards say. You're almost there, Karina. Okay, new love. New love. What's coming up for my Libras? New love. First card is Gemini. Yes, somebody's no longer giving to a lie. Ooh. Literally, somebody is freeing themselves from something. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, husband, wife, fiance, whatever. They're no longer giving to a lie. Oh, what's the card below? Oh, I didn't even see the card below. Look, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups in reverse. They're no longer giving to something that they were lying about that was keeping them trapped. I do feel like they're confronting an energy that's keeping them trapped, and they're quite afraid of confronting this energy right now. I don't know if you know this person or not, but this is what this person is going through. I just heard now, which is good. That means that they're in the process of removing themselves from an unhealthy attachment connection. What else? What else? They want something new. They're ready to embark on a new adventure. This person might have to literally start over from nothing. With the Page of Wands, there's a curiosity about this. They're ready to give love. This is a new love here, guys, Libra. This is also somebody who's They have a very good body. Like they will be able to make you feel very good, whether you are a woman or a man. So this is TMI, but if I don't say it, it won't get out of my head, okay? And some readers are really like very much in your face and will say, I'm a kind one. I say it in a nice way, but you catch my drift. Gosh, it's like, wow, really? I mean, but why not? Take it, claim it. I mean, everybody should claim this one. You're gonna have to choose, Libra. You might need to choose between old love and new love. You're gonna be quite guarded about needing to make that decision. So don't just go for the body part, please. Yeah, you're gonna be struggling. 5 of Wands. You're gonna have to choose what you want here. Give me more about the new love. It's the stable one. It's a slow and steady wins the race. Can anybody guess this card? You know what? Let's just shorten the rest of the zodiacs. All the rest and just say 4 of Pentacles. They're all fear-driven, your old love and new love, but they're going to come in. Just shorten this read. 4 of Pentacles. It's an energy that's stable, but it's still holding back because they still need to go through that kind of detachment. I just can't anymore. I can't. This is just so weird. And it's not like I'm pulling the whole deck, you know. It's not like every card is falling out. 4 of Pentacles. Everybody, please Google that before you go to bed. If you know tarot or you don't, I don't care. Google it. Google it. Upright, reverse, sideways, money, love, career, self-growth. Ah. This could be somebody younger. Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting a younger energy for your new love, Libra, okay? Could also be, just to confuse everybody in the room, it could be an old love wanting to renew this. Which is an energy I felt like a little bit, it could be. So you might have a possibility of an old love wanting to come back around and taking this into a rebirth stage. Again, very water-based signs with Scorpio and Pisces. Oh. Thank you, Air. Oh, gosh. Yeah, just don't talk with anybody until Lionsgate. What's the potential here? Oh. Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. No, don't talk. Well, you know what? Actually, the potential is yeah. This has good potential. You're the Empress. That's Emperor, Taurus, Libra energy. You might start talking to them when they're still linked to somebody, but they already midst about getting out of a divorce. And it's not like they're looking for love. It's not like they're going on to dating apps. Just getting that. They're giving me the extra thing to let me know, to tell you guys. They're not looking for love. They're just going to happen to stumble upon you whilst they are still going through a divorce. Doesn't have to be a literal divorce, but a divorcing themselves from a energy. So detaching or removing themselves. Let's put it that way. So it's not a coincidence, but you will meet them through friends or whatever. So they're not going to put themselves out. They're going to be put out there. Whew. Yeah. You got options, baby. And I also feel like, you know what? This rose quartz wanted to fall onto the Zet on my keyboard, but it feels like this is gonna be your ever after. Gosh, Libra, I don't know how long that read was. I just felt like this was in like, I don't know why. I don't know why. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, Four of I think anybody new coming into my room, looking at my shadows and removing themselves because they're thinking, what's going on with this woman? I was just about to say Four of Pentacles something, and I just look at the top of my deck that I just shuffled. I am becoming Delulu. I am. I am. You can't make this up anymore. Should we try a new deck? I'm tired of the Four of Pentacles. I mean, they're just gonna smack me in the face and give it from me from another deck. You cannot make this up. You can't change energy, but I'm gonna force it. I don't care, universe. Put on. You know what? Throw egg in my face, universe, because I just cannot. Ah. I am blaming the deck. I'm using a new deck. Okay, Scorpio. Put in your Scorpio placements. I mean, the saging literally didn't help, did it? All of you born between 1983, 84, and 1992, you are all Scorpio Pluto. So you definitely are going to claim this read. I don't care what you say. Oh my goodness. But you know what, chat? I'm going to call you chat because all of you are lovely, my lovely members, even those that are not chatting. Maybe you guys also need to look at your fears. Four of Pentacles is my fear card. Maybe this is a sign from the universe telling you to do a bit shadow work. Okay, I'm just saying, just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger. I am literally becoming Delulu. Okay. Scorpio. New love. What's coming up for new love for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? You could be dating a rapper. I don't know why I wanted to go into a rap mode right now. That was really random. Or a poem or a poet. Could be somebody who's very creative, artistry, listens to rap, listens to blues specifically, jazz and blues, rhythm and blues. Very interesting. Okay, who is this new love for Scorpio? Scorpio. New love. New love. Not yet. Hasn't fallen out yet. New love. I always change. I don't, I leave it and then I change and then I leave it. So people are switching up air. Don't confuse me. Because then I forget. So we will do old love for Scorpio. They all swap it. No, you're fine. Don't worry. Thank you, though. You're all good. Okay. Your old love might be missing you because air did a Freudian slip, but somebody's going through some grief. They've lost something. I, for example, have lost my marbles. Okay, focus, Yamaya. Focus. They feel a little bit drained, a little bit lost. They need to, you know what? They need to pick up the pieces again. I think this person literally had an ego death. I feel like this person has been humbled, and I feel like the universe is happy to see you didn't see the version of the old them, because you would have not, you would have just kicked them right back into the universe. You're like, no, thank you, take them back. Kick them right back into the whatever, the streets. I don't know. I'm not, you know. They're having to learn a lesson. They are. I feel like this person has gone through some kind of grief. This could even be a loved one. It could even be like, I'm getting some kind of even family figure, like a parent. Yeah. I clarified the Five of Cups. It's somebody in their family. I don't feel like it's less heartbreak of a connection. I feel like if they're in a connection, they're not in it for real. It's something that actually means something to them. And this is the first time they're experiencing like a real loss. So when you meet this person, they might have lost a best friend or a family member. It could even be a grandparent. It depends on their age. You know, it will be some kind of wake-up call for them. They're going to be very snappy in their environment. They are right now. What's the Queen of Pentacles here? This grief has caused them to put up a fight with a romantic connection. So I do feel like they're no longer being able to live in that energy that they're in, because they're awake, they're humbled, and they see that all of, you know, none of their wishes truly have come true, that they're sat on a table talking to a person that doesn't fulfill them, and they're having a heavy wake-up call right now, just seeing like their whole world was fake up until this point. Who, I'm not getting major arcana, so this could be anybody. How is Scorpio going to meet this person? They're not telling me. It could be a Cancer. You're going to meet them when they need your help. I feel like this person is somebody new. You got Aquarius on the table here as well. Scorpio, this is somebody who you're going to meet them when they're humble, but they're not completely on your emotional level yet. In terms of maturity, they have been humble, but they're getting used to these new perspectives. Like they're opening up to spirituality. They're asking about soulmates, soul contracts, lessons. They're more introspective. There's a lot of reflection. You might meet them like at a poetry slam, going out, and they're curious. They're still new to this whole new world. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go. Why am I getting that song? I don't know why. They're emotionally still closed off, but they're free. What are your intentions with Scorpio? They know exactly what they want. They want to like be authentic and be with you. For no, they just want to move on. They don't want to feel guilty about what they want. You could be dealing with a Cancer, and they also want to be able to be vulnerable with you. This is a person who finally allows themselves to be vulnerable. Okay, I do have the Cancer as a major arcana popping in. It's an emotionally driven person. Doesn't have to be, though, a Cancer, but it's somebody who actually has a lot of feelings to give. Old love. Old love. Old love. Let's take another new deck. I mean, I have 80 decks. I might as well make use of it. I don't want the Four of Pentacles falling out anymore. Okay. New old love. Old love for Scorpio. What's happening with old love for my Scorpios, please? Old love. Old love. Old love. Somebody wanting to talk. They're afraid to talk to you. They're afraid that if they say something, it's going to stir up a whole new conversation. They don't want to go down a road that they're not ready to open up a how do you say this? They're afraid to open up a talk to go down a road they're not prepared for. They want to talk to you, but they're afraid you're going to bring something up that they don't want to talk about yet because they're not ready. You know, they might want to check in how you are, but they're not ready to have a heart-to-heart conversation. But they do want to be back in your energy. They really want to talk to you. Expect maybe communication from this person, Scorpio. You could be dealing with an air sign. I do feel like you're talking to somebody else, but they want to talk to you. Like they're looking at you, but you're not looking at them. What else? Like you're busy with your own stuff. They want to come out of hiding. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Virgo. Sometimes High Priestess is Virgo. I do feel like they have been looking at your social media, asking about your friends, dreaming about you, asking about you via friends, if you're friends. They're spying on you. There's a spying energy. They also might hear gossip about you that isn't true, but they think it might be true about you already being involved in somebody else, with somebody else. How do you feel about Scorpio right now? They feel like they don't feel sexually attracted to you anymore, which is a good sign because now they feel emotions. Maybe they used to just see you as a sex symbol, sex bomb. I'm hearing sex bomb from Tom Jones. I do not know why I'm getting that song in my head. Might be important for somebody. Tom Jones is like 70 something. Old school love. This is definitely a love that's been around for a while, but they're getting like hit right, left, center that you emotionally get to them. Maybe by hearing the gossip that you are no longer available, you're talking to other people. There's a whole lot of emotional turmoil going on within them. Could be dealing with a fellow Scorpion, but it feels like you blew their mind, you blew their heart chakra open because they're now admitting to what they feel now that you're no longer available. You're not investing into this anymore. And they've neglected themselves. They've played it safe. They have a lot of feelings for you, Scorpio. They want a rebirth here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, but they want that you stir up their emotions. You You spin my head going round, right round when you go down. Flow rider. You make them crazy. Give me a lot of songs. I don't know if you're dealing with a creative person or an artist, Scorpio. Somebody who has creative blood, or you're creative. There's a lot of creativity, inspiration. It's inspiration. You inspire this person. They're just giving me a lot of songs. I can't even. You make me feel like James Morrison, Leanne Rhymes. They're just giving me literally singer after singer. They want the real deal. They want real love. They're not interested in money. Sam Smith, Money on My Mind. Okay, stop it. This is too many songs. I'm getting a bit overwhelmed. This person just has a lot to say. I just feel like they're afraid to have like a real conversation because this is just a lot. This is heavy air based on what they're feeling and thinking. It's like once they open up their mouth, they don't stop. They want a second chance. They want another go at this. What are your, you know what, let me ask what else does Scorpio need to know? You're interested in somebody new. You're literally interested in somebody new. Look, 5 of Wands in the world. You're gonna be figuring out what you want because you're healed. You've healed your heart. You're no longer crying about somebody. If I feel like, Scorpio, if you haven't gotten to this stage yet, at some stage you're gonna, those tears ain't gonna fall down anymore. No more tears coming out. There's definitely something with music involved. They haven't let you go. They're also going to tell you why things didn't work out. Like, you know, once this person starts talking, they will not shut up. Okay. I didn't look at my timer, but I can't, this is too much. This is a lot. This was a lot of information coming through for me, Scorpio. This person has a lot on their mind. Oh, but they're not ready to say it all. They're keeping a lot. There's just a lot of songs right now coming through. Can we change the zodiac? Because I can't. This is a bit heavy. Are people still here? I feel like I just went down a rabbit hole there. Ooh, you know what? That's my lesson. I should have just stuck to the 4 of Pentacles tarot deck. So much easier. It was so much easier than all of this now. New energy coming through. Is somebody still here? Am I talking to myself now? Okay, Sag. Oh my gosh, how are we just still on Sag? Oh, we only got 3 more signs left. That's all right. Sag. People probably fell asleep now. Oh, Karina, you're still here. Good. Thank you. Oh gosh. Oh, Dixo is also still here. I mean, there's 18 people watching, so at least there are some people still watching. But I really went down a rabbit hole just now. That was intense energy, Scorpio. Whoever that old love was, whew. Kel's here as well. Okay, let's do this. Oh, good for you, Kel. I love that. Loving that. Okay. Sagittarius, what's going on with the old love? They want to come in with a new love offer. I feel like they're going to come in wanting to take you out. It's more, but it's going to be like humble dates. I don't feel like they're going to take you to the most expensive restaurant. It's more about their company. They might even take you out to some sports events to see things, be active. This person is quite an outdoorsy person. I feel like they just want to have fun, make you laugh, take you to, it feels they're very much about company. They'll take you to a stand-up comedy show. They'll do something fun. It feels more like a fun, outgoing person rather than taking you to champagne and caviar. It just feels like a bit of a different, more energy in terms of who they are. Intentions, I do feel like it doesn't matter, you know, whether it's an expensive restaurant or whatever, their intentions are truthful. They're also going to not completely take control. It feels very much reciprocated, like give and take. They're also happy for you to take the lead. Like this person will be able for you to take the lead as well. This is old love. Okay. So this person, just looking at what I'm at, this person is wanting to get to know you really. Like if you haven't really dated this person because it was situationship, it was complicated, it was whatever it was, just a friendship, they really want to make this work. And if they were used to taking control, it's gonna be like they're gonna also, you know what, I feel like they might even be up for going to a spiritual event. I feel like if they know you're interested in spirituality, they'll be up for it. They're going to not only do what they want. What else? Hey, Bodil. Yeah, they learned a lesson. This person has gone through some kind of new energy here. Your old love is coming in a new love. They're letting go of their old skin, old self, and rebirthing. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. What else? They're going to rush in. They've worked on themselves, okay? Sag, I feel like your person has worked on themselves. They're going to rush towards you when you don't feel like you're ready. I also feel like you've been so patient, you don't even think about this person coming anymore. You're like, whatever, patience. Yeah. And then boom, they're there. Like, what? Huh? What? Already? 3 years later? Yeah, this is somebody wanting not this world to end. They literally want to restart this. There's also something about forgiving of what went wrong. You got Aquarius energy on the table here as well. About why they didn't talk to you and left. I feel like this person might have ghosted you in the past. What's the overall energy of this connection right now? 10 of Pentacles. It's a very stable energy. Right now, this connection with you and this person has stabilized itself. It feels like there was an imbalance before, and now it's getting into that 10 of Pentacles energy, which is driven by 9 of Pentacles. You both found that kind of free-minded, free-spirited independence, being like just happy with who you are. You both had to get to that stage, and that's why this energy is now balancing out. Dixu, take it. You're not, yeah, but you're not talking to this person. They are coming in. Page of Swords in reverse. There's no communication, but you're also not bothered. But they're not going to hold back. You got somebody wanting to talk, whether you want it or not. They're tired of being held back and about holding back. With the Strength in reverse, they're like, boom, ready to break free. But you might have cut them out like Dixu. You're focused on other energies and maybe on your friends. If my friends would look like this, I'm like, I don't need new love coming in. I'll take my new friends. I'll happily work on teamwork with these fellas. Or, you know. Oh. Okay. New love. Sag. Well, they are you into females, Dixu? Because some people are, you know, you could be bi into both. Like whatever the equivalent is, whether that's sexy men or sexy women. I would not mind spending my time with them. Oh, wow. Well, then take the men right there. You guys are having a lot of attention. You're getting a lot of attention. But I don't know what EFBB means, Dixu. What does that mean? Ah, that's the energy I'm feeling of it. It can be gender fluid with this one. I mean, generally it is. You know, I tell people take what resonates. Empress, 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 Emperor, feminine, masculine energy. We have it both. Take it how it works for you. That's why I like to say they rather than he or she. So people don't assume, you know, it has to be male or female. Because sometimes I have a few male viewers, believe it or not. Thank you, Bodil. You too. Hey, Tanisa. Okay, new love. New love. For, I don't know what SKK means, Bodil. New love. Guys, I took the wrong deck. Because guess which card fell out? Look. Nah. Nah. I'm done. Should we just cancel now the YouTube? I'm done. Why? I just took this deck and I didn't even think about it. My Four of Pentacles deck. Oh my goodness. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Mika. Where you guys been? You've been missing the Four of Pentacles fun. So much fun. Well, I touched the deck. I'm gonna use it. Hey, Steph. Okay. Your new love. Guess what? I mean, everybody now knows what the Four of Pentacles means by now. If you ever have a tarot reading and you have the Four of Pentacles, call it the Yamaya card. That's the Yamaya card, Four of Pentacles. I don't really want to be associated with the Four of Pentacles, but I'm going to do it for today. Face your fears. Face your fears. You know what? I am drawn to this person's feet. I hope they don't have a foot fetish. It feels like they are about to, like, they no longer can be in an energy that's been intimidating them. I feel like they are about to, how do you say this? Lose control. But look the feet. It looks like they're a monkey or a bird about to hang from that thingy. This is the first time I've looked at their feet. Let's just hope they don't have a foot fetish. But it feels like they're about to lose control, lose the ground, lose their ground under their feet. Like the rug is being swept off their feet, the carpet, the floor. Oh my gosh. You guys know what I'm trying to say. It's like they no longer can be able to deny the fact of what is real and who's been giving them that kind of anxiety. They're seeing beyond the 3D world. This person is waking up. This person is waking up to new possibilities. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Like the veil is unveiling. The curtains are falling. Curtain call. Curtain call. Your person, again, could be in the creative industry. They are... They could be celibate, or they could be saving themselves for a special person. They're more careful about their sexual energy, this new love. Yeah, more, you know what? Look, King of Wands in reverse. Celibate. They're very curious. They're very careful. They're very respectful. They want to invest into the right things with the Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like this is somebody who's still holding back, or has been held back because of somebody who was degrading them, somebody speaking down on them. But somebody overstepped a boundary. Somebody went too far, and now they're snapping back. Somebody's speaking up for themselves. They no longer want to be spoken down to. They no longer want to be degraded. How do you want to talk it? They know they want to be treated like a human being. Okay. How is Sagittarius going to meet this person? You'll find out. Divine intervention. Scorpio. This could be during Scorpio season, October 10/10. You don't worry about it. That's my don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. I feel like it's like divine intervention. What's the personal? What am I trying to say? Okay, that makes sense. You're going to need to compromise with this person, and you will. I feel like this person maybe didn't believe in marriage. They meet you, now they do. You didn't believe in marriage. You meet them, now you do. It's aligning and compromising into what you both want, like seeing the same values. Where you might have had different values, they don't differ too much. Like one wants kids, one definitely doesn't want kids. It's minor, but that's an energy I'm getting. Feels like it's getting so dark now. What about old love? I do need to do old love for Sag, right? Have I done old love? Guys, because I am getting, or have I done that? I've done that, haven't I? Where we want to go out with our fellows, our bodybuilders. I've done old love, haven't I, for Sag? I know, Depp. Can somebody tell me? I feel like I have done old love. I have. Okay, thanks. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we changed to Capricorn. I'm going to leave the banner now because it's already changed. So I'm not going to use the Four of Pentacles deck. You go away. Let's use this one. Old love for Capricorn. Put in your Capricorn placements. I have like 4. But yeah. Capricorn. What's going on with old love for Capricorn? Somebody's heartbroken. They want to heal something. They also feel like they want to make amends with you, but they're not investing. Why? Because they're still in some kind of toxic situation. With the Tower of Reverse, they're still avoiding the inevitable, which is them being alone, but also at the same time awakening. So they're not delaying their awakening, but they're afraid for things to fall apart. I feel like this, you know what, this person knows that whatever they're in isn't going anywhere, but they're too afraid to what comes after. This person has the fear of the unknown. They don't like change either. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Aries, Scorpio. They also might suffer from insomnia. This is very specific. They might despise true crimes. It's a stable energy. Like this old love is something that's very stable, okay? They are unstable, but the connection itself is stable because you guys shared a lot of past lives, is what I'm getting. Like this, you can't cord cut with this person because you have a deep soul connection that's also like a soul tie. But this person is about to like crumble. Yeah, past lives, 6 of Cups. You've had a few lifetimes with this person. Okay. Hey, Bia. What else? You're stable. I don't feel like you're healed. I don't even know if you still need an apology from this person. You know, some people, I feel like you already found your closure. There could be a language, but not a language barrier, but you guys could speak several languages. They could speak several languages. I just heard it feels like there's another language. But it does feel like you're not even bothered anymore. You're very much self-reflective. You're keeping to yourselves. This person doesn't really have access to your energy. I also feel like you're not very open about, you're more private about your life. Whether your social media is on private or something, I feel like you're much more aware and selective on who gets into your energy. You also got Cancer on the table. What else does Sag need to know? Moving to calmer waters. You've already moved on from this person. Even though they're not speaking with you, you're literally, I don't care anymore. And I feel like, you know, because you've had this genuine detachment, you've let go and you've surrendered and you've left a void for them to come and fill it because you genuinely don't give a fuck. You've healed. You've healed and you're in your own bliss. What's the outcome, potential outcome for old love and Sag? No, Capricorn. Knight of Cups. I feel like you're choosing somebody. Knight of Cups. You're going to choose if you want this person. And I don't know who's... For me, it's unclear who your Knight of Cups is because they're wearing a helmet. You can't see their face. I feel like you're going to have to choose. I don't know who this person is. I'm not sure if this is your old love, Capricorn. Okay, this could be a new love. Also, you got a choice. Yeah, I just took I just flipped the deck and I have the Lovers. That's my choice card. Got Gemini as well. So your old love wants back in. It's a stable energy, but they're refusing for something to fall apart because they're afraid of the unknown, afraid of change. The moment you let go, I feel like that's definitely when something's coming in, whether it's them or a new love. Speaking of new love, there we go. I'm not going to take my Four of Pentacles deck. Let's take this one. Oh, geez, Louise. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't be being so sweary-berry. When you decide to let go, Bia, and you are no longer attached to an outcome, and when you are ready to manifest whatever is right for you, and you literally don't care, and you literally genuinely don't care, it's a like, you know, it's a healing. It takes time, but you'll get to that stage. Trust me. When you also no longer don't want to hear about tarot readings anymore, about old love, you're like, where's new love? You genuinely don't want to hear about old love anymore because you are so excited about new love. But it's a process. And it's also like surrendering and trusting. You know what? If they're meant to be, they'll come around. But I got to let go of control and focus on me and not on them. But it's continuously over and over. It's not easy. It is not easy. Trust me. Okay, new love for, ooh, you got a new love wanting in, but you got your gates closed. Why? You got the Star, you got Aquarius energy, you got Scorpio. Somebody knows they want you. They can see that you're healing. They can see that you have, you know, you're no longer letting people in that you don't trust. You're not really you're not in the spotlight. You're very much low key, which they like that you're low key. They think you're like, you're not attention seeker. You're not that kind of, you know, needing to put an Instagram story up every day to check who's checking your story. This is very, I'm over exaggerating by doing this, but you're not an attention seeker. You're very humble. You're very private. And they can sense that, they can see that. They're really seeing that you're just doing you. You're healing you. You're focusing on you. And they're hoping to get into your energy. This is somebody new. How you're getting their attention by not being in the spotlight, but they can see that you are. This person is very self-aware, which I love. So this person is aware that you are aware and that you are different. You're not attention seeking, you're not ego, you're very much introspective. You're the hermit. You like to keep yourself to yourself. And I also feel like they're intrigued to know who you are and what you are because they're the same. Yeah, look, you're 10 of Cups. You're focused on your happiness. They also see that you're a family person. I do feel like they like the fact that you're a family person. You're getting attention by not getting attention in a way. You're standing out by not standing out. You're also very drama-free. You don't gossip. You're working on yourself. You're not entertaining egos. They might even notice that you're getting attention, but you don't care because you're just focused on yourself, or you can sense bullshit. You know, you're like, ego, no, don't like you, no, 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 no. You're very much no more giving a damn. You could have an old energy coming wanting back. Okay, that's, you know what, Capricorn, you got to choose here. Somebody wants to have a rebirth, but you also got a new love coming in. You got Libra, Scorpio, Sag. You're attracting two energies. That's why I felt like in your old love, I don't know who's behind the helmet. You got your new love could be somebody new. It could be an old energy and a new love, new energy. I do feel like you needing to have to make a decision. You might even be a little bit overwhelmed by what's coming to you. Funny enough, on this card, I don't feel communication coming in, going out, but coming in, like you being overwhelmed by messages. Like you're now getting the attention from a few people. Somebody new and somebody wanting back in. You're very much but you know what? You also, there's a Leo energy. I just heard circle of life. You're going to be very guarded about who you let into your garden. You're going to be very, very careful about who you want back or who you want. You're going to choose who you want. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is you in and out of, one step in, one step out of committing to somebody right before you're committing to somebody. This is single, you're about to commit. You're you know what? Just keep on going. It's all going to show itself soon. With the moon in reverse, things will come to light. Got Cancer on the table as well. Last words for Capricorn. Just focus on your money career because the choice is yours at the end of the day. Focus on your own new beginning. Also career, because at the end, you are going to go with your gut. You know what? It's going to be a no-brainer. You can make that choice with your blindfold on just by feeling the energy. That's the first time I'm getting this off the Two of Swords. It's you just needing to make a trusting decision. When these two energies are there, you're gonna know who's where without even needing to see them, and you're automatically gonna be drawn and choose whoever it is. That's what it feels like. It probably won't be like that you're literally standing there with a blindfold and them standing there. Remember that game show, door number 1, door number 2, those dating shows? I don't feel like that's what it is, but it's that feeling that you don't need to see them in order to know which one you want. Basically. Gosh, this is a whew. Okay, Aquarius. Love is Blind. You're going to be smarter than the people on Love is Blind. I feel like that's a little bit, those people sometimes are a bit stupid. Sorry, because it feels like a reality show. And if anybody of you have been on Love is Blind, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you or insult you. But I feel like a lot of those reality TV people are less spiritually aware. Those are the people that are attention seekers. Okay, I am drawn to my Four of Pentacles deck. Oh, we got Lovers on the bottom. Look at that. It's the right deck, Aquarius. Oh, Aqua. Put in your placements. What's the new love for Aqua? Oh, you're not missing out on it, Miki. It is fun though. You know, sometimes it's just fun to look and you don't have to think like, what's it? Sunset Boulevard? I love it. No, Sunset Rising? No, Sunset Selling. Selling Sunset. There we go. New love. You got to make more manifestations. You got to attract your King of Wands or Queen of Wands a little bit more, Aquarius. Your manifestations haven't quite yet clicked with your new love. Could be a Gemini Virgo that you're attracting in. You still need to do a little bit more self-growth. So it maybe isn't you needing to manifest more. It might be you needing to work on yourselves a little bit more, your own craft, your own self-love, whatever part of you or in your life you think needs to be enhanced or increased. There's a little bit more. No, it was the Lovers, Deb. What else? What else about this new love? Don't jinx it. Jinx it, Deb. Lovers. What else? There's still something about you needing to manifest a little bit more, however. I am getting that. Because Aquarius, you might still go back and forth on replaying some outdated energies, or you might still settle for less. And what your manifestations might have, you've outdated your manifestations. So I feel like you need to update. You need to upgrade. That's just what I'm getting. I'm just getting somebody needing to say, you know, you got to upgrade your manifestations because you deserve better than what you wished for. And then you got a new love coming in. They could be quite wealthy. And I know I don't feel like you guys are caring about the money, but they are wealthy. I mean, I'll take it. Okay. You know, if I have to, my goodness. Okay. There's also wealthy people that are humble. This is somebody new. This ain't no past love coming in. Could be an earth sign. What else? You don't have to spend your money because they will. You can spend their money. I do feel emotion. There is also emotions. They're also going to be quite open about what they want in love. Is that something Aquarius wants? How does Aquarius feel? You're not sure about this person. I feel like they genuinely want to take you out. You're not sure. You might be afraid to lose your independency here. I'm hearing from ABBA or Mamma Mia, Take a Chance on Me. Is that song called Take a Chance on Me? Take a chance on me. If you count to 3. I have no idea what the lyrics are. Just hear Take a Chance on Me. What else? Oh, good, Bia. Thank you. What else? What? I don't know why you don't want them. Why does Aquarius not want them? Maybe it has to do with your emotions. You're not so like wowed about them. Because you know what? It's your independence. I feel like because you guys yourselves, you're quite wealthy, or you're on your own 2 feet. You don't need no sugar daddy, sugar mommy. I'm not saying that they are, but you might have a tendency to be afraid that you'll lose yourself because they're going to take care of you. It's interesting. Because I see them emotionally being interested in you, but you're putting your guard up because you're afraid to you've developed a habit of being hyper dependent in a way. And you also might doubt it. I do feel like this person is going to come in whether you want it or not. Once you really manifest something better, it's going to happen. There's a little bit of a hold here in terms of you still need to, get that upgrade sorted. Like, you deserve that upgrade. And when that upgrade comes in, you're like, oh, not sure. But let's see. What else? What is Aquarius guidance here? Be patient with this person. Trust it. Keep like, get over yourselves, basically. This can be balanced. This can be an interdependency. No codependency and no hyper independency and interdependency. I have no idea where it was filmed. Yeah, there's a new beginning if you want it. The Fool is like sideways, Aquarius, and that's you. That's you considering wanting to take that leap of faith towards a new beginning. Trust that. Trust that. Just manifest that upgrade. Okay, old love, right? Old love, Aquarius. What's going on for old love, Aquarius? Somebody's third eye is opening up. They're thinking about options to get out of somewhere or to approach you. You could be dealing with the Pisces. They're putting something to an end that they no longer want to hold on to. They want to come back around and talk to you. They want to speak their truth. They want to talk. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign as well. Could be dealing with a fellow Aquarian. I'm getting like January, February birthday, but doesn't have to be. I just feel like this person felt left out in the cold, might have left you in the cold, but they now want to come back in. They want back in. Sagittarius, Pisces energy, Wheel of Fortune. They feel like you guys are destined. They also feel a deeper connection. You feel a deeper connection with this old love. Hey, Lisa. Well, there you go, Bia. Trust your intuition. You're going to be very guarded, but they're going to take a leap of faith. I also feel like you might take a leap of faith towards your old love if you still want them. You could be similar to Capricorn, needing to make a choice. I don't know if you want to talk to this person. I feel like they want to communicate. You might not want to communicate. Why does Aquarius not want to talk to their old love? Because they didn't give. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. They do want to give now. People can change, but you might already moved on. What are your intentions with Aquarius? What are your true intentions with Aquarius? To take action, Knight of Wands, to actually now take accountability, take action. Let go of a burden. Be more decisive on what they want. And plant the seed. I don't know who else had that with planting a seed, like starting over new. Yeah, planting a seed towards happiness. Like starting over new towards your happiness. It's not major arcana. So I do feel like this person can still chicken out. in terms of free will. You know, yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune, but I feel like that's your connection. You guys have past life, deep soul ties, blah, yada, 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 yada. But I don't see like a tower, a chariot. It feels very much, yes, this can happen, but also, yes, there is free will. Sometimes people chicken out. Anything else here for Aquarius? Keep on healing. Your wish is not been ready yet. I feel like there's another detour because I did with the star in reverse. The timing is not right. The connection is right. The timing is always right, but the timing, this timing, it's the timing of you guys not speaking because they're not ready yet. Even though they do want to give, they do want to come back around. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of intervention, some kind of halt in terms of them moving towards you, because I think you'll just not even entertain them. You still need to like resolve something within yourself or forgive them, and B, they need to match your level. And I feel like the universe, yeah, you guys are still trapped in a way. There's something you still need to resolve, because otherwise it would be going that it would. What's the outcome? Standstill. Yeah, standstill. Whew, good. Whew, whew. It still needs healing. It still needs healing. If it went towards this third opportunity, which is the false opportunity, it wouldn't go anywhere. So this is a double meaning. A, it's a standstill. It wouldn't go anywhere. B, it still needs healing. This way around, it would have been wrong. So if you think this person is out of your life, it's not. You guys have a fated connection. Timing wise, just pray they don't come in yet because it's not the right time yet. Also, Mercury retrograde, but I do feel like they do want to talk. I think just ignore them if they want to talk. Just say, oh, I'm busy. I'm busy. Or just pretend you don't know who they are. Pretend to be somebody else. Or say, I'm on holiday. I'm in the mountains. You can't reach me. Yeah, it's a soul tie. It's a soul tie. Okay. So there's some unfinished business on both sides here, Aqua. Oh, gosh. You are in their dreams, by the way. Last one, Pisces. Pisces. Let's start with old love. Boy. I'll take the four of Pentacles deck. Pisces, put in your placement. I have sun, North Node. And thank you all for being so patient. Patient. It's been like 2.5 hours. I also did not look at my timer anymore. Oh gosh, it's late. Okay, Pisces. What's about the old love? What does Pisces need to know about old love? Mm-hmm. It's love. It's a soul connection. 2 of Cups. The Yamaya card has fallen out. They're holding back. Maybe I should make the 4 of Pentacles the thumbnail. the title picture of this flip and read. I mean, obviously, they would not let go, would they? Well, that was also Freudian. So this person doesn't want to let you go. This person also somebody who keeps you very treasured. Like they will leave their castle, be in their own thoughts, and you pop up because you are like a dolphin. Like that's you, Pisces. You're the water signs. You are their emotions. I feel like during moon phases, they might think about you heavier. I do feel like they also might dream about like that playfulness that you guys had. This is an alchemized energy. With the magician, it's very spiritual. Yeah, they get dreams, they get signs. They're very passionate about you. They feel very drawn to you. You balance them out, but this is a lazy ass man, woman, whatever. They're taking their good ass time with a new beginning here. You have been very patient with this person. This could be a Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini. Why are you taking your time? They also might be fear-driven. They're still healing. You're still healing. So again, there's still something that needs to be one last, not time. Well, it could be a last lifetime with you and this person. You guys might have had a few lifetimes. One last time. Relax, have a drink with me. Whoever knows Hamilton, that's the song. Future King. Why am I getting that? What is this about? You guys have loyal blood in you. You know what, Pisces? You got a King of Pentacles coming in. Somebody very wealthy. I don't know if this is your old love, though. Is this the old love? Upright old love. Getting new. This is a new love coming in. You're gonna make a choice, Pisces. You got the Two of Swords. Blackout. Are you guys still here? Did you all see this? Am I back? I'm back. Okay. This is universal timing. Those were the spirit guys messing around with the energies. I do not know what happened right there. I don't know. My internet just connected to a different internet, but that was not me. That was spirit guys. This means like, you know what? Stop for a minute, breathe. When you have that choice, Pisces, I do feel like you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to take a minute to breathe, because the moment this new person comes in, and we're talking about somebody new who's your equal, I feel like this is like an equal person, very stable energy. That old person comes in with Knight of Cups energy, wanting to speak love. Funny enough, this, you know what? Your old love is being put on hold because you still need to meet the new love to then make a choice. Interestingly enough. So it's less about them. It's more about you, why this is being held back. You got a commitment coming in. You're going to have to choose who you want to commit to, who you want your 4 wands to be. And you know what? It's funny because it's an empty one. Normally there's people in this, but this is empty because you need to put the 2 people in there. Hopefully you, Imagine if you put them both and they're like, I don't want either of you. Just go marry yourselves. No, it's you guys choosing who you want to be your Four of Wands with. Taking action. Justice. You got to balance out those scales. Yeah, just put them both in. There you go. You're going to third party them together. Like, I've been in so many flippant third energy situations. You know what? This time I'm going to third party you two. You're going to choose what's right for you, okay? You got Libra on the table, Sag. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't lie to yourself about who you choose and who you want to work with. Surrender, Pisces. You just make sure you choose what's right, and you don't hold you're gonna create a Tower moment. You got the Lovers, Three of Pentacles, Hanged One, and Nine of Pentacles. So you needing to surrender to and be truthful to your choice. Okay. New love. Who wants to look into new love? I want to look into new love. Fuck old love. Yes, we can put both. Nobody. Deb, we still got new love. Okay. And then we're done for today. New love. New love. I'm hearing New York, New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Could be an artist, could be somebody living at a distance. Okay, what's going on with new love for Pisces? New love. It could be an animal lover, very loyal once they come in. Somebody that you're going to have a lot of fun with. You're not going to be bored with this person. They'll always have new ideas. They are going to come in from a distance. You might make they're coming out of hiding. They're very much in control of their life, but they've never been lucky in love. This person could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio. What's the Judgment in reverse about? What did that cause? They made wrong choices in love in the past. They might be at a distance, but no longer are. Like, they could be from a different culture or from somewhere else. They are from there's a new person coming in, somebody new. We are talking about new love. How will Pisces meet this person? Like, this feels like a real deal. You know what's interesting? When you meet this person, it's not going to be like, oh, they're cute. It's like, wow, that's somebody I need, like that instant soul recognition. You got the Lovers. It's new. It's completely new. I got a double Nubia. This is not just going to be a flirt. Why is this on Pentacles in reverse? It's just going to be very obvious. I don't feel like you're gonna meet them through this. This is not a friend either. That's what it is. It's not a friend. It's not something you've invested in yet. They might come across as a player, but they're not. The Ace of Cups about they hide their emotions quite well, but they're coming towards you. The energy is coming towards you. It's very clear that it's a soul connection. People are competing here, but they won't take action. They like to talk to you. This person might have some attention. They might get attention, but they're not acting on it. It just feels very like when you see this person, you know it. It's not getting to know this person. It's an instant soul recognition. King of Swords. There's going to be a lot of communication here. Healing the heart. Pentacles in reverse. Letting go of a burden. This is going to happen unexpected. Expect the unexpected, Pisces. You've moved on and they're coming in unexpected, okay? Yeah, they're getting attention. They're good looking. Last card, you're going to fall in love with this person. You're going to open your heart here. This is you. What's the future potential outcome for Pisces and them? Not taking action. Victory after a long battle. What are your intentions with Pisces? Getting to know you. Rushing things. Giving you love. Okay, you know what I get as the outcome, Pisces? This person might want to rush you. They're not holding back. I mean, why not end on a Four of Pentacles in reverse? Why not? I mean, we started, we're going to end on it. Pisces, I see potential with this person, and I know I'm going to say a but. You're going to have to trust your intuition because I feel like there's a choice being made. Victory after a long battle, but I don't know whose victory it is. Like with that empty Four of Wands card, that's you needing to make a decision. It's your energy at the end of the day. You're going to trust your intuition, but people aren't going to hold back to commit to you. And I think this new energy is going to rush it in, run to like commit, but I don't know if you'll want them. Victory after a long battle. Okay. I don't feel like it's destiny, but I do feel like they're stable. They have emotions. I just don't know if you're going to stay with, like, choose them. Do what makes you happy. I can't choose your free will, Bia. I see Pisces having a choice. I see the old energy. You know, at the end, you choose justice, what's right for you. With the old energy, you chose your justice, your own happiness. So whatever decision you want, you're going to trust your heart because that's my job, Bia, is to teach you to trust your intuition. Trust your guts, what makes you happy. That's why I'm here, to trust your guts. I feel like you'll know what once you get there, you might even do the unexpected from you. You're going to trust your heart. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Tower. You making you're going to do a decision that's going to be very unexpected from people. You're going to have a choice. I'm sorry. You're going to have a choice. There you go. Go for the third option. Just take them both. Whatever you choose, you know you're going to choose your happiness, because I cannot tell you guys your free will. Yeah. When in doubt, flip a coin. Flip a coin. There you go. Tails old, heads new. Tell them, give them a tarot deck and tell them to pull a card. If they pull the Four of Pentacles, that's your person. No, I'm joking. I don't know. Okay, my wonderful people. Thank you so much for hanging in here. I really appreciate that, but I do need to go to bed now because it's like 11 p.m. here where I'm at, and I didn't expect to be on for 2.5 hours. What sign? I don't remember. We had Libra with Justice, and now we had Gemini. I don't know. We didn't have Lovers. I have no idea. Any sign. Connie, literally. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for hanging in here for so long. I appreciate your energy. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Be patient with the timestamps. I'm gonna put them up now. I'm just gonna have to, like, find the right timings. So thank you. And I will see you all very soon. Lots of love.